First to sound, Manchester United have agreed a deal with the RB Leipzig for their striker Benjamin Šeško. The deal is thought to be worth more than £66 million, with another £7 million in add-ons. Let's show you now pictures of Šeško landing in the UK ahead of that proposed move. Sky in Germany are reporting that he will sign a 5-year deal with a medical due in the next 24 to 48 hours. Šeško had also been the subject of a bid from Newcastle, but he is believed to favour a move to Manchester United.
Remarkable is that offer, that agreement that Manchester United have come to an agreement with Leipzig is actually less than Newcastle's second offer. So therefore, you have to say, once again, frustration for Eddie Howe. They cannot do any more than offer more than Manchester United. If the player has decided he wants to go to Old Trafford, then there's absolutely nothing they can do about that. But Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, getting the man they want. They wanted a new front three. They've got a brand new front three with a mix of Premier League experience, a mix of high ceilings, a mix of real potential in Benjamin Šeško, who's been watched by Real Madrid and some of the biggest clubs in European football over the course of the last few years.
This is a complete reset for Manchester United Football Club. We know Ruben Amorim was a bit against joining the football club midway through the season. Took a while to click, finished very low in the league table. But they've got their business, their front three, done early. I see a number of clubs, and I'm thinking you're nowhere near ready to start the season. There's a strong possibility those front three who they've signed, Šeško's obviously on his way now, those front three could make their debuts, league debuts against Arsenal on the weekend, on the opening weekend.
Once again, this is a huge statement signing for Manchester United. This is a player that could be one of the best strikers in world football in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. He's only 22 years old. He's got a really high ceiling, and that's what Manchester United are buying. They're buying someone who they believe can go into that team now, but also could be an absolute icon for many years to come at one of the biggest clubs in the world. And that's where I'm intrigued as to how this works out. Ruben Amorim is very focused on the style of football he wants, the setup for his team and what he's looking for. He's got all of the tools now at his disposal. So as far as the fans are concerned, the wider footballing public, no excuses now. Manchester United, you have to deliver.
Now, Liverpool are set to move on to more attacking targets after they agreed a deal with Al Hilal for striker Darwin Núñez. And Núñez has been given permission to finalise his move, worth a fixed £46 million, with another £10 million in add-ons. That would free up space for another attacking signing for Liverpool. They've already had a bid turned down for Alexander Isak. That was worth an initial £110 million plus add-ons. Isak has been training away from the rest of the Newcastle squad, but Newcastle will not sanction a sale until their valuation is reached and they've signed a replacement. Alexander
Isak hasn't been forced out of the fold because they don't want him. He's done things that have made the hierarchy at Newcastle say, well, if that's the way you're going to act, then we need to remind you that this football club is bigger than you and you need to fall in line and do what we want. Otherwise, you're not going to be a part of it. They've got options. Will Asula, maybe this could be his moment. What happens if Will Asula plays in that first game and he scores 2 goals? Alex who? Things change so quickly in football. It's a situation that can change. Eddie Howe's stance will be, I want you in my team, I want you with a group, I want you training, and I want you involved, full stop. And to do that, this is what you need to do. But there has to be an example made where players know at Newcastle, you cannot just agitate for a move and get your way.